Hi, I'm Melanie Montague with Montague Properties with Keller Select Realtors. And today we're going to discuss how long it takes to close on a home in today's market. You're going to want to stay to the end because I've got a few tips for you to help you while you're selecting a home. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so number one, we're gonna talk about what type of loan are you gonna do. So either you're gonna do a VA, FHA, conventional, USDA, or cash, or maybe even a rehab loan. All of those loan types have different requirements and can require a different period of time to get to the settlement table. So it's gonna be really important to know that it depends on the type of loan you're doing. So we typically can close within 30 days, sometimes a little bit sooner, and sometimes it might take up to 60 depending on what type of program that you're using. So that's where we want to talk with our lender and make sure that we have a clear expectation of timeline. So your financial stability is number 2 on the list. And what we're going to be looking at is, are you fresh out of college? Have you had an opportunity to save money and put it in your bank account for earnest money deposit, for inspections, for closing costs? What is your credit score like? Is it where it should be? Does it need some time to get to be in the right position to give you the best buying power as you possibly can? So financial stability as somebody fresh out of college is going to be very different than somebody that's been in the marketplace or actually been in a career for a really long time. They may have more money in the bank, and it makes it a lot easier if their credit score is higher in order to get the type of loan and where you want to go a lot faster. So number 2, financial stability. The third item is going to be how much time does both parties need to get to the settlement table? So for example, if you're in the month of May, school ends in June, so the seller may say, hey, I don't want to settle till my kids are out of school. So I want to push settlement until the end of June. That gives me time to get through graduation or closing of school and then pack my stuff and get out of the house. And the same for a buyer. So a buyer in the Maryland, Virginia area, very well, a lot of times is military. And so that's a lot. They're moving here from another location. And so schooling is very important. And that goes vice versa for the other end. When school starts, you have people that want to get their kids registered in the school before August so that they can get them in school when they start at the end of August or the beginning of September. So another one that could take time is, when do all parties need to be where they need to be? Number 4, honestly, how good is your lender? I talk to lenders all the time and agents that say it's taking 45 days to get to the settlement table. Honestly, the lender I work with and worked with for years, we get it there 30 days. And we can get it there in 30 days as long as there's not a circumstance that's preventive of us getting there. So, and we would know that up front. And that's where the qualifying of the client comes into play on where they can be. So, how good is the lender? That's one of the questions you should ask besides rate, is how long does it take you to get to the settlement table? And now finally, for the bonus tip of the day on how to find the house faster, is you work with a qualified agent that's going to spend some time with you explaining the process, but also that's going to find out your needs and your wants, that is well versed in the area that you're looking to live, that can help you and guide you through all the wants, all the needs, and that way we can find the house that's going to meet your criteria. Also, trust your agent to look in the multiple list service and give you what's out there. If you go to the third-party sites, the Zillows, the Redfins, and all of those, not all of it's accurate. So just know that in hand. And the last thing is the pre-foreclosures. They're pre-foreclosure. They're not foreclosed. They're not available properties. So thanks so much for joining me today. And if you want to know more about the home buying process, you can subscribe here, and you can also please give me a thumbs up on this video and share it with your friends, because we often get asked, how long does it take to get to the settlement table? This will explain it all for them and make it so much easier. So thanks for joining me today, Melanie Montague with Montague Properties, and we'll see you next time for another tip on home buying or home selling. Thanks so much. Have a great day.